Hello, hello. Welcome to today's messages. I hope you are well and full of the love stuff. Of the love stuff. Because that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. We want love stuff all over our faces. Wait a second. Maybe. Because then our faces shine and we smile, and everyone who catches it smiles too. If not on the outside, then on the inside. Yes. Okay. I believe this is wisdom. I believe it is wisdom because it takes the wise to recognize that love is sunshine and gorgeousness that fuels everything. Wisdom, yes. The earth energy of wisdom centers you in your body, accessing your own inner wisdom. Yes, when you release your controlling through your brain, through the mind, the thinking, then you feel with your body, with your inner knowing, with your heart. And that's where truth lives. Yes, truth lives in the heart. Beautiful. Love it. Isa. Okay, Isa. What you got for us? Wisdom and stillness. Wisdom and stillness. I think Isa has something about stillness. Let us see. She's giving me Hanged One energy also. This period of like a resting period, a sacred pause, if you will. Okay. Where is Isa? There she is. The bat. As the temperature drops, what? How do they know? The bat quiets and turns inward. The business of life comes to a standstill, and she uses this in-between period for self-reflection and to build inner strength for when it will all start again. She pulls all her awareness and resources in towards herself, concentrating her power. Isa not only sounds like the word ice, it also means ice and is the symbol of I, or the self. In many Northern European cultural traditions, ice is the formative element and the essence of all things. Isa is a very strong rune with an element of danger. The inward-facing, quieting stillness can lull you to sleep, and in the bitter cold, sleep can bring death. The message of Isa is one of finding inner strength, self-reliance, self-awareness, and self-acceptance. It halts activities until a change is made, whether from within or without. Stillness, self-control, focus, stability, and stasis. Okay, so quieting and return to your center. Okay, this is giving me solar and sacral chakras. Okay, so look into what orange and yellow chakras, the healing, the things within those. Actually, I think I might. Aha, I do. Okay. So the sacral chakra. Okay. Primal feelings, sexuality, desire, sensuality, procreation, pleasure, awe, enthusiasm, relationships, union with nature, openness to others, and personal creativity. And the solar plexus, personal power, social identity, influence, authority, self-control, energy, will, peace, radiance, joy, inner harmony, acceptance of self, strength, action, and vitality. Okay? So those are things to consider, reconnect with, allow, open up to, strengthen, empower, heal, harness, activate. And this is how you do it, through this stillness, this sacred connecting with your physical, your emotional, your mental, and your spiritual realms. Grounded, centered, connected, balanced. Okay, quiet, in the quiet of the night, in the still of the night, you held you oh so tight, 'cause you love your heart, and together you're never apart in the still of the night. Okay, so it's something about this regenerative period. Own it, claim it, embody it, allow it, give space for it, shower it in love. Marinate yourself in love and connect to your body and the wisdom that resides within. Okay, beautiful messages so far from the universe. Okay. Let us see what the cards read for us today. Okay. 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 We've got your power as a magician. Okay, this is how you gain. This is how you refill your magic. Okay, is through this process. And this is part of the balance, right? There's a time for action and there's a time for stillness. And this is the balance. You need, if you're always go, 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 you're going to lose all of your steam. You need to have those moments of stillness to regenerate, to replenish, so that you can then keep moving forward, right? And then we have the people. So this, yeah, you need to do this away from others because we all have a electromagnetic field that extends beyond our physical. And so this is why in this image, they're outside of the city, right? There's a stepping away from others, from other people's electromagnetic interference, okay? Whether it is good, bad, or ugly, it is still other. And this is about reconnecting with your inner wisdom while also re-empowering, regenerating yourself, which is gorgeous, so that you can carry on with your beautiful magic. Okay? So we have a King of Pentacles who is, what is this one? Recalibrating, associating their emotions, their cups. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is very much the grounded earth king, right? In the material realm, someone who is work, career oriented, focused, established. They're a king in that realm, right? And this is the emotional, this is the equivalent of releasing 3 cups and holding and claiming the 2. This is this going all in on the 2 of cups. Okay, choosing to be, and this is what I have focus on, versus this is what I've lost. Okay, I don't know where my words are. Spirit, please come around. Okay, we've got the Justice and the Hierophant. So this is about getting back what you give, a return, a divine rebalancing, and this self-mastery. Okay, what's this one? This is independence, okay, in your material realm. So this recalibration of your emotional, it's like cutting losses. I'm also seeing, especially in line with the people, it's like letting go of those relationships that are not filling your cup. And we're talking about emotional reciprocity, right? These people who just want access to you, they want to spiritual bypass, they want to take what you have, they want to compare themselves to you, they want to keep you lower than them so that they're always higher. There's you get really good at recognizing in your spiritual, in your physical realm, those who are there to love and support you, and those who are there to just find out info, to find holes and gaps so that they can stick wrenches, poke fingers, and or steal your light, right? And so it may look like on the surface that you are losing relationships, but you are actually reestablishing your power and your mastery. Okay, this speaks of like sacred contracts. This is like a sacred contract with yourself. You put yourself, you hold yourself, your needs, your emotional regularity, your peace, your balance. That's who you are devoted to. Okay, we got the boundaries and the choice. Another balancing over here. Okay, this is your intuition making your choices for you, right? We got the big moon in the back and the blinded figure. So this is about making choices, the choices that you have made and how they affect your justice, how they affect the things that come back to you, right? If you choose to step on somebody that's down, justice declares that you will be stepped on when you're down, right? And vice versa. If you lift somebody up who is down, justice serves you being lifted up when you are down. And we've got death and celebration. Okay, death represents the transformation, the letting go of the things that no longer serve, the releasing, right? And in this state, you transform like the snake who sheds its skin. It releases the old version of self and in so becomes a new, right? And this Three of Pentacles is like a times three. What you put out, what you transform, what you release comes back times three. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles talks about independence and self-nurturing. This is your garden. This is where you go, your sanctuary space, to recalibrate, to connect. This could be your favorite place in the forest, beside a river. This could be in your own garden. This could be in a space that you create for yourself that is yours alone, that you can return to. Sometimes it's your vehicle to and from your work situation, or you just go have a drive. This could be your bathroom, right? Wherever you can find peace within your own, and recharge. To recharge. To recharge. Why can't I remember what I usually call that card? It's like the word is just apparently not relevant in this reading. What is the word? Okay, well, we've got confidently moving forward. This is also forging your path. This is when your sword, after temperance, after you've waited, allowed the process to form your beautiful sword of truth. This is you using it, taking it and moving forward confidently with it, knowing that you have this sword to cut away anything that comes across your path that blocks you, right? This is also like pulling the sword of truth, or the sword from the stone, claiming of your destiny, your truth, and moving forward with it confidently. Okay, so I feel like this is someone you have transformed into. This is also the boundaries. This could be you confidently cutting away, detaching from soul connections, from ties, from attachments that are no longer serving people, places, and things, right? And your self-mastery and dedication is what is empowering and helping you to do those kinds of things, because not everybody that you cut away is obviously not for you, right? It's easy to recognize those people who are using and abusing you, nothing to say to you. It's easy to be like, okay, well, you're obviously not coming with me as I move forward from this place, right? But there are others who, it's a little bit harder to recognize. They're just in different parts of the process than you. And it's more about releasing them so that they can carry on their journey. And, you never know, they might end up meeting you there, or finding an alternative route and already being there when you get there, right? But it's about releasing them, releasing yourself, and your compassion and dedication to self in order to recognize when you need to do that, right? Even loved ones, when you love someone, you set them free, and if they come back to you, it's meant to be. So don't fear the cutting of the cords, the releasing, because this is helpful, this is important, this is something for everybody. This is something for everybody. Okay, we've got work and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is all the work in becoming one who is open to receive as well as give love. Okay, Queen of Cups, she is flowing, she is receptive, she is open. She's not an open trough. She's not just holding her cup out for anyone to sip from. She's open to sharing it, but it's still close. She's still discerning who she shares it with. Okay, and this is the work of becoming one who lives from the heart. And I feel like this beautiful heart space, balancing self-mastery, and this transformation. So I feel like this king who has been dedicated, maybe focused too much on, not too much, but is transforming, independent, and tipping the scales in a place of wanting to balance, right? In this recognition of what actually matters. I feel like because of this transformation through work period, it's like when you invest everything into one aspect, like the material realm, you get to a place where you're like, oh, that's it. Okay. And then you realize you need to balance all of the realms to actually feel whole, right? So this, what is this card? It's just blowing my mind. I know it's something to do with your resources. It's like, anyways, apparently it's not relevant. So I shouldn't try to find the word if it's not there. Okay. But it's like, consolidating your resources. There it is. See, as soon as you let a thing go, you create a space for it to arrive. Okay. So there's that message. So I feel like that's what this king or your masculine version of self who has been focused on the work has transformed into, and even balancing, right? The material, the head and the heart. Okay, what else you got for us? Oh, we got abundance, but we also have this holding back, and that's where we're at right now. This is that calibration, recalibrating. Okay, this is the balancing. This is the know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. Okay, this is also self-control, so that you're not jumping, leaping forward without your strength, right? Because this is about going within. This is about making wise choices for yourself, not jumping and leaping off of every cliff that you find, right? This is connecting, centering, recharging, and being decisive. So I feel like this page is also cutting away attachments that no longer serve, as well as tempering your progress, forward movement. This is mindful, this is intentional forward moving, not just moving forward for the sake of moving forward. That's why this balance is talking about there's a time to move and there's a time for stillness. This, I feel, is what this card is talking about. But it's also, I just realized we got a 10-10 that came out, which is completion. So you may be coming out of this period that you've been in of stillness, and soon it will be time to move, okay? But you needed to do this to refill your cup, to reconnect with your heart. Okay, and then we have the abundance of all the gorgeous. This is lifelong, long lasting, right? And this is exactly it. You don't want to jump at, it's like the difference between instant gratification and working for something that will last a lifetime, right? You can, it's like going and collecting the ingredients, waiting for the things to grow, taking the walk or the drive to the market or the farm or wherever, collecting all of the things, coming home, creating the space, cleaning the space, preparing the space so that you can make this beautiful food, going through the process of cooking the food, and then feeding your family, right? And then there's leftovers and all this kind of stuff. It's kind of, there's more love infused within it. Then you're hungry and you want to eat something right now, so you just go to a fast food place, right? It's instant gratification. It fills your hunger, but it's not as good for you. It doesn't last as long. There's no leftovers, and all of that, right? So holding back, taking the time, connecting, recharging before moving forward. And this is what's going to lead to longer lasting, beautiful things and abundances. And abundai. What was that? And what was that? Okay. The first one is the 7 of Wands. This is reaching the goal. Okay, this is getting to a place where you can move. I feel like this is also connected to this recharging mode here. Right? It's like this is you plugged into the wall, recharging. And this is you when your battery says you're 100% ready to rock, right? And then when you move forward, you receive. Okay. And then we also have the 10 of Cups, which are 3 10s now. We have 3 10s. There are 3 10s. But this is your emotional, beautiful gorgeousness. This is emotional regularity. This is the ×3 for balancing and listening and connecting with your heart space, right? Going all in on the 2 of Cups. This is the joining, the balancing of the masculine, feminine, the going all in on love. Going all in on love. This is making your own food versus taking whatever's lying around. Okay, I mean, gorgeous. You've worked for this. It's all about balance. Balance and faith and action. Inspired action, though. Not just action for action's sake. I think that's one of the main meanings here. This is your wisdom, right? Know when to take action and know when to recharge, when to prepare for action, so that when action is needed, you are all in. You have all of your energy, all of your resources at 100% charged, right? That's the thing with taking action just for action's sake. You're running around. And then, when inspired action hits you, you're running on an empty tank and you can't catch it because it's fresh and you're not, right? Okay, so this is listening to your heart, to your intuition, trusting the signs and synchronicities. Hold on here. Okay. Right? Grounding, centering. This is you in connecting to your center, your heart space, to nature, to look at this pole here or staff. It's connected to the earth and it's connected to the sky, right? It also kind of looks like a third eye. And this is the moon, your intuition. And you, this beautiful conduit, this halfway point, the connector from the heavens to the earth, right? This is you connecting and balancing. This is your connection to your wisdom center and recharging as well, because it's like you're plugging in. This is how you plug in. There's a beautiful balance. One of the meditations that are coming to mind is when you sit like this and you root yourself and pull up the beautiful green earth heart energy from the earth, and you open and accept and pull in the beautiful purple white light from above, from the astral, from the spiritual, creating this contact point where they mix within. I'm seeing the Pink Floyd symbol with the prism, and the white light comes in one way and it fractals into or splits into the rainbow. Okay, beautiful. Oh, we're getting this, right? We've got the crystals up here, and then this direct line from this wisdom coming down through the heavens into you, this white light, and it fractaling into this gorgeous rainbow abundance. Rainbow abundance. Okay. Wow. Well, and yeah. Oh, and how did this guy get over here? Okay, so, and then there's also the signs and synchronicities. Okay, I actually feel like this is over here. There we go. So your signs and synchronicities from your divine spirit team. This is also this connection, this open connection with your spiritual realm, with your higher self, with your higher knowing, with your spirit team. Okay, and they help you create boundaries, right? It's like I was looking for paint and I was thinking, oh, maybe it's going to be at this store. So I'm on my way to that store, and there's no parking anywhere. And my intuition was like, oh, they don't have paint. But my brain was like, why wouldn't they? That's weird. Of course they have the paint. And so I parked way far away, walked there, went in there, and they didn't have the paint. Okay. So this is trusting. And I instantly knew in that moment that if there was a available parking spot right in front, that's the universe being like, yes, come here. This is the way you need to go. Versus the no parking spot. It's like, don't bother. It's not here. Right. And so this is what you gain through your wisdom and your clarity and your ability to receive and perceive. Just part of this flow state, right? She's not forcing it. She's not being like, damn it, it is there. And I'm going to park way over here and I'm going to walk all the way there and then discover, oh, right? I mean, sometimes we got to do that just to reinforce this connection, and that's not a bad thing. But trust what you are seeing and feeling and knowing. It shan't leave you astray. Shan't leave you astray. Okay, and there's strength. Okay, there is strength in your transformation. There's strength in the work that you have done and the work that you do and your independence. This is where this sanctuary space, whatever place that you tend or that tends to you, right? That allows you to recharge, your docking station, is how you build strength to move on the inspired actions when they come to you. Think of it like it's like a marathon runner or like an athlete, right? They're doing all this training, the strengthening, they're building muscle, they're building endurance, they're building for the so that they're ready to go for the big event, right? Yes, and there's your intuition. Okay, that is guiding you, leading you, taking you, carrying you, bringing you, showing you the way. Okay, this is your magic. This is your magic. Gorgeous. I'm just going to put intuition by this raven over here, by the raven and the spider, because your magic also weaves the web that you live on. Okay, there's that. Okay, let's get some of these and see what we got here. These shells, I swear they just come out because they're challenging me to figure it out. Figure out, what do they stand for? Okay, so the scallop is Venus. Venus was her name. You got it. Yeah, baby, you got it. I'm your Venus. I'm your fire, your desire. Okay, this is giving me like rays of the sun. Okay, that's the sun there, these rays coming out, and this sun star, but also it's aquatic, it's water. So it's like this balance between fire and water. Too much fire dissolves the water, too much water puts out the fire. So this is about finding that sweet spot, right? And then because there's, well, if that's the case, there's two fires here, two suns. This is about shining brightly from the center, being empowered from your balancing. Okay? Yes, so we'll say it, we'll do it, we'll leave it. Okay, we've got the skull and crossbones. Okay, so this is very much about the bones, the dead things, the things you cut away and leave behind, the boundaries that you make, the recognition that not all things are for you and some things need to be released, and also the shedding of the old to give birth to the new. We've got the star with the moon within in the heart space. Okay, so this is your connection to your intuition, your center, your heart. So I want to put that over by the high priestess. Okay, we've got abundance with the bee. Abundance through hard work. Okay, the bee works hard, constantly, regularly. And because of it, it makes lots of honey. And it's a sweet, beautiful, community-oriented thing. Okay, so this is the same as this kind of Ten of Pentacles. It's slow moving, but yet it's abundant. Okay, it's like the tree started off as an acorn and it's not producing all of the fruit the minute that you put it in the ground. You have to wait, you have to allow, you have to tend and fertilize and water, and then in divine timing, when it is ready, then it gets to a stage where it can start bearing fruit. And once it does, it's prolific, right? So that's all that. Okay, and then we've got the water buffalo. Okay, the water buffalo refuses to be domesticated. So this is like this wild, powerful freedom, which is gorgeous. And I really feel I'm getting the sense of this King of Pentacles here as being this. He's even got the water buffalo antlers on him. I'm just noticing here. So that is gorgeous. This king refuses to be domesticated and so focuses on their work, but is part of their process in becoming, to balance, to flow, to learn, to grow, to transform, connect, and know. We've got the angel wing. Okay, these are all your little signs and synchronicities, being open to them. This is why it's important to create stillness and quiet so that you can feel, see, receive, feel and receive and perceive the gorgeousness. Okay, we've got lucketh overfloweth on you, and this is one of these gorgeous rainbow fractals that are for you, meant for you. Okay, there's this peace and purity. This is also part of your regenerating, being transformed, born anew, fresh, and I want to say innocent, but it's like an innocence that you choose, not being naive because of your lack of knowledge or awareness. This is about choosing a humble, peacefulness in spite of everything that you know, right? In spite of your wisdom, okay? And I feel like this is part of your third eye dedication to self here, right? It's like, just because you've been beaten and bruised you still choose not to be a beater or a bruiser. And that's powerful. Okay, we've got the ornate moon, another confirmation of your connection to your higher self, your wisdom, and your spirit team. Okay, your inner knowing, your phases. This is an acknowledgement of divine timing. Things take the time that they take in cycles, right? And we've got the wheel. This is your wheel. You drive your own ship. And so take responsibility for where you go. Yes. Got the transformation butterfly. Okay, this is what you have transformed into. This is your continual process of transformation. This is your alchemy power, your ability to turn caterpillars into butterflies. Okay, we've got the Star of Abundance flower. And I feel like this is also the star that this King of Pentacles holds, this prolifically producing pentacle that keeps growing. And then we have the gorgeous little strawberry. Okay, so this is about sweet, juicy things, right? Sweet, juicy things. You're not getting gorgeous farm fresh strawberries from a fast food place. You are, maybe you've grown this. This is like yes, this is the reward for your work. Okay, you plant strawberries, you allow, you tend, you water, and you allow, and then beautiful, gorgeous little red, juicy nibbles start to appear, and then you get to eat and enjoy. And it's beautiful and delicious. Yes. Okay, let's get crystal card and see what the crystals have to say to us. Oh, they've got lots to talk about. Okay, we've got 34, 29, 21, and 44 here. So let's start 34, which is speak your truth, wisdom, connection, and exploration. Communicating a thought, feeling, or emotion that comes directly from your heart is to speak your truth. It often requires personal courage and may challenge an existing relationship dynamic. I feel like that's here. This is you with your sort of truth, right? And that's the thing too. Sometimes you'll speak your truth to people that you want to be in your life, but they can't handle it. They don't like it. They don't like what they hear, and so they leave, and that's okay. Let them, right? Is there a circumstance that leaves you feeling frustrated, angry, or sad? Explore any fear that surrounds your interactions and suppresses your heart's voice. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Expressing the thoughts and feelings of your heart when delivered in a gentle way can create miraculous change in your life. You are guided to find your voice and speak your truth. Be respectful to others and embrace your power. Beautiful. Okay, and then we have 29, which is growth, courage, strength, and flexibility. You are a growth-seeking being, experiencing, interacting, and learning by virtue of your life's experiences. Is there a circumstance within your life that feels outside of your control? Transformational growth and deep emotional healing can be gained by observing the underlying patterns occurring in the events around you. These situations, through the law of attraction, are a result of your conscious and unconscious creation. Accepting this truth provides motivation to examine and release any beliefs or habits preventing you from experiencing a life of joy, understanding, and gratitude. The opportunity for growth is at hand. Look beyond your conditioned responses and explore the gifts and knowledge this situation has to offer. Your heart sings with joy at the opportunity to realize your deep spiritual growth. Beautiful. Okay, and then we've got 44, which is guardian angel, support, love, and assistance. Your guardian angel is always at your side, offering unconditional love and support and guidance. Know that you are never alone, and no past thought or action will separate you from your guardian angel's divine love. You are guided to call upon the strength of your guardian angel. You may choose to write a letter, visualize an interaction, or simply verbalize a clear request. Know that your guardian angel provides support in profound and unexpected ways. Be aware of any coincidence, invitation, or opportunity, and know your guardian angel is at work. Open your heart to the loving embrace and unconditional love of your guardian angel as you move forward through life's great adventure. Beautiful. And 21, which is infinite potential. And this was the one that was flipped. Like it came out this way, and I had to physically pick it up and flip it over. And that's your inspired action that you take when you are recharged, right? You unlock infinite potential when you are tapped in and charged up in order to take it, receive it, claim it. New beginnings, creations, and possibilities. This card represents the fertile ground of infinite potential. You have moved through a healing journey and are ready to embark on a new life creation. It is time to plant the seeds of your heart's desire and form the blueprint of your next life creation. Enjoy the discovery and adventure of conceiving your next positive life experience. What will you do? How many ways can you love? The diversity of life's beautiful, radiant experience is waiting to be tested. It's time to reflect on your aspirations and desires. Allow your ideas to grow and manifest into form as you experience the loving vibrations of your soul's expression. Okay, and that's gorgeous, first of all. But this is what you're doing here. This is another byproduct or beautiful benefit of this stillness recharging time. get really clear on what it is that you want, right? When you're in action, go, 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 you're kind of just running forward towards anything that come up. Where when you are taking this mindful, intentional, still recharge time for yourself, you're tapping into your inner wisdom, you're reconnecting to your heart, yourself. And it's from that space that you can start to intentionally create the kind of person you want to step out as, the kind of opportunities you want to move forward with or for or about or on. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, I think we take a what do we do? Take an oracle of animal oracle? Take an animal oracle card and see. Oh, two flew. Two flew. We've got the deer and the wolf. Both are earth signs. Deer opened up first. Loving, intuitive, graceful, the mother. The deer represents the feminine aspect of earth energy. This energy is available to all creatures regardless of gender, but is especially potent to new parents. During the first few days, they are fully present, nurturing, and calm. Their inner beauty radiates and a sense of grace calms the room. A deer personality affects others in this way, drawing them towards a quiet tenderness. The deer card may appear when a birth or celebration of new life draws near, or when a situation calls for absolute gentleness and compassion. When in balance, receptive, compassionate, and nurturing. When out of balance, concerned and protective. To bring into balance nature and children, okay? And so this is also like this new version of self, this new world you are moving into, that you are manifesting, creating this period of recharging to give birth to the new, gorgeous, blooming abundance. Oh, the wolf is right behind the deer. Guardian of family and tribe, activism and ritual. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching, religious or political studies. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. When in balance, reliable, democratic, and fearless. When out of balance, judgmental and dominating. To bring into balance, practice letting go. Okay, so I feel like this is this dichotomy, this action, fire, go for it, inspired, make it happen, and this calm, peaceful, nurturing stillness, and knowing, and you connecting to your wisdom, to your heart, to your center, is what determines where you are, what action needs to be taken or not, what non-action needs to be taken. Because there's a time and a place for all of the things. Okay, I'm just going to take a few mini Ds and then we'll call it a day. We'll just take some random cards and chuck them around. Some of them fall out of my hand, but we take them as guided spirit cards. Okay, we got the Fool. This is the blind faith, okay? Trusting in your guides, your inner knowing, the signs and synchronicities that are leading you on your way. Trusting that all things are working in your favor. Yes, and that is where your growth lies, okay? Your ability to do this, to trust, to shed, to release, all stimulates, supports your growth. We've got a High Priestess confirmation, and your connection to it through your heart. Beautiful. We've got harmony in your sacred space and the strength that builds from it, okay? We've got that rainbow confirmation of harmony and balance of all of your chakras, of all of your colors, okay? Joy, yes, reconnect with your joy. Even in your work environment, find joyful moments that make your heart sing. Make your heart sing. There's the chrysalis, the pause period of transformation before stepping into your new world. Okay, this is that period where you are recharging, regenerating, becoming one who can fly. And you need this stillness period to achieve that. So allow it. Don't judge it. Be in it. And release all of the old things that no longer serve. Cut it away. Let it fall away. Don't chase after it. Don't try to glue it back. Right? Trust in all that is meant for you will be for you, and all that is not won't be, right? So if something's falling away, it's either meant to recharge and come back into your life later, or it's meant to just go away, and that's okay. We've got the world, we've got the children. Okay, the world is your oyster. So how are you gonna roll around with it? I don't know. How are you gonna roll around with it? Okay, we got the hanged one. There's some more confirmation that this is a period right now to rest and regenerate and restore. Okay. We've got twin flames. This is also the rainbow vibes. This is the acknowledgement of your balance of the light and the shadow, the action, the stillness, the masculine and the feminine, the work and the heart, the mind and the heart, the head and the heart. We've got temperance, and this is what did come up. This process and allowing of process, right? You can't wield the sword of truth until it is complete, until it has gone through its process of heating and cooling, smashing and resting, right? Action, all of the things. Okay, we got floating and cycles. This is acknowledgement of the cycles that exist, also that balance of the light and dark, right? This is the worm Ouroboros, the snail, because it's slow moving sometimes. The death and birth, right? And the continuation, the cyclical nature of life. Okay, and this floating, this is the non-resistance. This is the allowing. This is the trust in the unseen forces carrying you to where you need to be. We've got the Hierophant. Okay, there is a Hierophant confirmation. This is divine connections, contracts, bonds, commitments, and your self-mastery. And the Sun. Okay, gorgeous, beautiful confirmation of success, of peace, of life-giving. This is the sun coming up, rising in your new world, your new life, the new you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, there you go. That's the reading for today. I'm sorry I went a little long, but hopefully there was some good stuff in there, even though I was losing my words. But that's part of it, right? It's about the feel. It's about connecting with your heart, and your heart speaks not with words unless you are speaking your truth, and then it chooses the words carefully, right? Okay. Love you, appreciate you, and wish you all of the love and joy and blessings that are meant to be for you. We've got the 310s here, and that is a completion, goal setting, recharge, regenerate, allow the sacred pause, knowing that when the time is right, you will know when to take action and claim and own and be. Okay? Love you. Bye for now.